Oh, I'll take it. I thought I was gonna get a C rank because I died. But apparently there's gonna be like a DLC for. Really wonder how many chapters this game has because we still haven't played um with Ryu. The rain effects look so amazing, especially with this kind of lighting that well kind of highlights the rain a little bit because it's a bit darker. I really like the way that they did rain in Elden Ring because it starts like very slowly and then kind of picks up, kind of. Because the Elden Ring doesn't rain a lot.
東京が水没して無法地帯となってから政府に代わってこの地を管理しているが非営利団体ではない詳しいことはわからねえが兵器開発による技術提供とそれらの取引で稼ぎ足元を固めてるらしいただ世界征服でも企んでるのかと思ったがこの妖魔や魔人の量じゃ確かに兵力が必要だよな正真正銘の善人だったってことだだがお前はブレるなやり方が違うだけで目的は同じだ奴らに勝てよヤクモああ
I really don't think they're gonna give me another weapon. Because, well, maybe so, so that's why there are multiple weapon sets. Uh, there was like I think that's, uh, a thing that steals health from enemies. I saw a build in Dark Souls that did that. It's pretty decent.
さすがは軍事施設ね少し調べただけでも圧倒的な兵器の量
あああちこちから殺気を感じる
ええヤクモはともかくセオリテン先は無事でいられるかどうか
いざとなれば合流する心配しなくていい
わかった
If I remember correctly, I saw a build in Dark Souls that used a bunch of healing items, a bunch of healing abilities that you get from. Was it? No, it was rings, right? In Dark Souls, it was rings. It wasn't talismans. It, it's a weird thing in Elder Ring that Elder Ring doesn't have a single ring, and that the Elder Ring is not really. Well, it's a ring. It's not a wearable ring, but it's a ring. And Elder Ring doesn't have a lot of rings. It doesn't have a single ring, honestly. It has the Moonlight Ring, right? From for you to get the ending, but you cannot equip it, which is kind of weird. I mean, Elder Ring is supposed to have a ring, right?
なあ
And it doesn't. Uh, I wonder what From Software is gonna do now because they're making the Dust Bloods, and it it's kind of weird because they always release multi-platform game. I think they might be working on one, right? I really wanted more. Well, I played through Nine Ring as well, so I got my dose of Elden Ring. So I was gonna say like what because Elden Ring has a pretty cool world that they need to explore more. I think there are some, and I think that's the case with Dark Souls as well. They could just explore more because like every single item has a bunch of little lore that could have been explored in that game, and they didn't. I think the world of Elden Ring and and Dark Souls is like super expensive. They could have just made another Dark Souls if they wanted, with a lot of uh, places that the items say exist in that world. Also, I really want a Godwin boss. I'm kind of still butthurt because we didn't get one in the dance. But I think it was it's still fun. I think it was predictable because Nicola didn't want Godwin to revive. He wanted to grant him a death. Oh, cool. Uh, it's the first door that he did that, Yakumo. Hello, big guy. But just oh, and a bunch of officers as well. Oh, I accidentally did that to you. Oh, I didn't think I could stun you with that. Oh, jeez, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw him doing the chain attack on the cutscene, but I didn't think it was an attack. Jesus. Then I have Gore Raven form for that. I didn't use it. Fine, fine. Oh, did I kill that guy? I did. Okay. Really thought that you were gonna have more health, sir. You don't need to have more health, but because that would be like pretty tough to deal with you and a bunch of these normal guys. Well, they're not normal guys, right? They're the officer variant. See, this game just gives you like it's like Wukong when you get the Jingu Bang for the you just get like a power fantasy for like a minute, and they just take it away from you because the boss is like so strong. The Wukong is not really that tough, except for the final boss. My God, that final boss! But it's they should have done it like that because it's you basically. It's your true form, kind of. Well, it's just the body that Wukong discarded, right? It's not actually. Yeah, it is him, but sorry for the spoilers. I mean, it's like a what 2-year-old game? No, I really hope that I didn't buy Helions. I should have forgot to buy them again. Uh, I really want to see their new game as well. Is Zone Cool? I wonder how they're gonna do the story. They can't do it like, oh, you're just recovering Zonkui's memory again. Here you go. Enjoy recovering his memory. Hey, hello, hey, finally, more health. Just a tiny little bit. I mean, it's not a considerable amount of health. It's a decent amount, no more than the other games did. Pretty sure that I missed a bunch of these. It's fine. Um, from what I read on Zonkui, he's supposed to be like exorcist, right? For uh for mad spirits. So it would have been cool for you to see like a bunch of crazy guys. Oh, you have a pretty cool dog, sir. Very nice. I you didn't dodge this. Speaking of dodge, oh boy, the boss in Resident Evil 9 with Leon. Well, I think that's Leon's. No, it's not. It's the second to final boss. The specific guy. I'm sorry that I spoil a bunch of games already. But I'm not gonna spoil anymore. I'm not gonna spoil. Well, it is on YouTube, so I think I saw it before I faced them. I was playing through Resident Evil 9, and then I saw the boss on YouTube. I was like, oh, that's that's a big spoiler. I didn't see the fight because I wanted to see it for myself what it was. It's a pretty cool fight. He like does a lot of damage as well, and he has a lot of counters for what you can do, what Leon can do. Apparently, we just kill them with one attack. I saw like they probably fixed that. I think it only works on PlayStation, if I remember correctly. But there was a way for you to, because Leon has like a stealth attack that kills enemies instantly, and you can do that on the boss, which is crazy. But I think they fixed it, right? They might have, they have to fix it. That's it, because it's so broken. You could just skip the boss. Well, it's good for speedrunners. If you just don't want to deal with that crazy boss, because it maybe it saves a bunch of minutes if you're doing a speedrun. There is an achievement for a speedrun, and like what? You're supposed to complete the game in like 8 hours? No, I haven't tried it. I think that people said that if you have infinite ammo and you play on easy, it's pretty doable. But like I'm kind of worried about the part in Raccoon City because it's a bit confusing on where you're supposed to be going. Because like you have like two generators on each side of Raccoon City, and so it's a bit tough for you to see where you're supposed to be going. That's the only part that I'm worried of. I was trying to think of another one. Oh, speaking of Resident Evil 9, boy, that Easter egg is crazy. It doesn't like. I think that the reward should have been like, I don't know, maybe a costume or something. It gives you like, it's a decent reward. Don't get me wrong, it gives you like 20,000 points or something for you to use on what? Cheats? You could just buy cheats with it. I believe you can buy the infinite ammo with it, now that I think about it. But for an Easter egg that complex, should have been a little better. The reward should have been a little better. I think it gives you the same amount if you beat the game on insane difficulty. So it's not a better reward at all. If you think it like that way, if you think about it that way, but I don't know. It's like the 100% reward for Grand Theft Auto games. Any Grand Theft Auto games. I was gonna say just five, but any of them have like bad rewards. Oh, I forgot how to slide. I think we have to get more speed, right? And do this. Speak of Resident Evil, here we go. Here, have a hallway. Have a Resident Evil hallway. It's kind of cool that they left the. I saw like some parts of the DLC, not every single part of it, but they left the. Oh, was not supposed to grab all to that. The laser room for Ada, which is pretty cool. You know, timed that correctly. No. The other thing that I think it should come back, but oh, was that something that I had to destroy? Oh, it just deactivated the lasers. I think that Ubisoft should remake the. Oh, they were remaking it. Are you the first boss? They don't have enough healers to deal with you. Cr- That's crazy. Oh my god, it's fine. Okay, never mind. Goodbye. I thought he was gonna have like boss health bar, but maybe he had a decent amount of health, but not boss level enough health. Thank God. It's cool that this game does the same thing like Dark Souls does, in which like you get so strong that uh the bosses actually just become normal enemies for you. It was the case in Los Angeles, right? I think that's the first time that I saw it. That has like a bunch of what was it? The Taurus demon, and Capra demons. They just crammed it off. They threw like 15 of each in an area there. Not 15 of the Capra demons, but there was a lot of Taurus demons there in that area. But you just get so strong that it doesn't even matter anymore. For like a boss that was like decently tough, it's not. Well, he is tough if you're not used to Dark Souls. If it's like your first time doing Dark Souls, I can understand it. But at that point in the game, he is not that tough anymore. But they just pull like five of those in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is really. It's kind of weird that. Well, it's super important to the Dark Souls lore, but they just. I don't know. They kind of messed that one up, that area, because it has like a bunch of. What was it? Ancient dinosaurs? Uh, They just added a bunch of dinosaurs there for some reason. I think they were testing the enemies and they just left it there because the dinosaurs don't have a lot of move, and like there's like 15 of them there or something like that. Well, there's like yeah, maybe 20 of them over there. They just left an unfinished enemy there, and they just spammed it. Miyazaki was like, "What should we do with this unfinished enemy? I just put 20 of them in an area, and we call it a day." That was just his exact words. The other thing that I was reading about Dark Souls is that I think they were testing an area, and then it was probably somebody on the studio, right, that invaded them while they were testing Dark Souls, which is like crazy because the game wasn't even out yet. How did they get invaded? Maybe it was somebody from the studio trolling them, but I read something about that. I might be mistaken because there's no way you can invade somebody that and the game didn't came out yet. How did they get invaded? But I'm sure I read something about that, and they made like Mildred the they yeah, they made Mildred because of that. Because Mildred is a NPC invader that it's in almost. I think she's in every single Dark Souls game, including Sekiro. No, Sekiro, not Sekiro. Uh, including Bloodborne. I don't remember Mildred in Bloodborne. She's just like a barbarian that uses the original model for the tarnish, and the original class, like the depraved class. She just uses a club. She just does whatever she wants. I think that was their inspiration for her. Was the other enemy stronger? I think they're the same. Because if he was stronger, should have just killed him instead. I think they were just the same enemy. The this one kind of reminds me of Rachel's weapon because she has like a hammer
お疲れ様ヤクモ
that has the same kind of moves. I really like different playable characters in games. I think they should do that more. Um,
どうも
eh, okay. These I'll get these as well because they're kind of they they're really helpful as well. Especially the attack one because you just do so much damage if you get the attack one. It's so crazy. I think they should have nerfed this a little bit, unless like you don't do that crazy amount of damage in Master Ninja difficulty, which is probably the case. So don't nerf these. You don't really need to. More lasers. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I can dodge these. Okay, that's good. Oh, I can dodge these and just get a laser in the face. But it's a good thing that you can actually dodge those because in the tiny amount of space for you to do a slide, it's tough. It just deactivate these. I was gonna use it against the enemies, but I think it's gonna be tougher with the lasers around. Oh, okay. Um, I think it will be more useful for it. What? It came back? I didn't think that happened. That can happen. That can happen. The parry in this game is so cool. It's a bit tough to do. It would have been tougher if you couldn't do it out of an attack. Because, like, yeah, it takes a little while for Yakumo to block from a combo. Oh, but yeah, it's a good thing that they did it like that. You could just attack an enemy attack and then just parry. I don't think that I'm doing the perfect parries, but because like maybe the perfect parries it's only on the was the camera zooms in. Just have that cool camera. I didn't buy more healing items, did I? Oh, I did. Never mind. I should have bought more, I think, but well, we'll get there eventually. We'll get it to another shop eventually. What's the shop close by? Because I could always never mind. Never mind. I'll just go towards the next one. I was gonna come back for it, go back for it, but it's fine. Is there anything over there? That looks like something. Oh, it's another of the laser deactivation switches. Um. Oh, will this laser be a problem here? No. So, I mean, I guess it's just to make the combat easier if you choose to deactivate the lasers. It is possible to. It's probably possible to fight those guys with the laser turned on, but eh. Speaking of like games that are still going strong, Skate, which was really bad. I mean, it's fun. I'm not gonna deny that. Skate has a fun formula, but doing a live service kind of Fortnite game, yeah, it was bad. But it still goes. Huh? It's still, I believe. Last time I checked, it was fine. Is there another box? Yep, it is. You have a bazooka now? Cool. I think this enemy has the most amount of health out of any of them. Out of any of them, he doesn't have a lot of health, but he's more than the other ones. I think that the big guy with the hammer, the other one instead of the this model, has more health than him, but I might be mistaken. Um, but I think Skate is fun. Has a fun formula, but they didn't know how to revive it. Let's say, even though like they had like content creators helping with Skate's development cycle, I have no idea what went wrong with it. And the content creators seem pretty knowledgeable about skates and about what they wanted from skate, but EA was like, let's just make a Fortnite, a Fortnite skate, because it looks like Fortnite. Oh, did they have a thing again? It looks like a bit like Fortnite, and they just in the newest update before I stopped playing it. I don't know how it is now. Maybe it got better. It kind of looked like the Mexico filter that American movies usually have, which is like everything is orange. So it looks really weird. But I mean, I saw some YouTubers still playing it. It, you can still have fun with the. I think the thing about Skate being a live service is that there's like an infinite amount of content that you can do. Because like you can do it on a spot on a new area, or like maybe create a new park and do it on a spot on it. Uh, That's why the skates formula is
それじゃあ
pretty fun.
よし。
They added dark slides as well. In the new update that I saw, maybe Skate is not a film anymore, and I'm talking about a bad game now. Because it's been a little while since I saw any videos on updates for Skate, other than the oh shit, that's fine. Other than I didn't know that the boxes had like red orbs, so that's good to know. Oh, hello, new enemy. Oh my god, it's fine. I think that's your only attack, right? Oh, what? Where did I get hit from? Did I get shocked from the enemy getting destroyed? I have no idea. It's fine. But I saw like a content creator before Skate came out. He was like kind of mad that EA was doing that, and then EA didn't listen to him or the other content creators that were in that were part of the development cycle. But eh, all speaking of wasted potential, multiverse. Oh my god, it had everything to succeed, but they kept changing the currency, and they made it worse. It came out of beta. It came from beta. From, Multiverse's beta was. Oh, I really thought that I was gonna assassinate him. It's fine. Multiverse's beta was really popular, and then it went downhill from there. And just when you thought that it couldn't have gone more downhill, it did. Up to the point that where it died. It's kind of unfortunate because I like multiverses. I've played I played through it even out of beta, but a lot of bad decisions went into that game. Especially the kind of like artificial difficulty that the single player content had, because there was a difficulty that you needed to have a bunch of diamonds. You have like a diamond level, and if you for looting, you for the looting difficulty, you need to have like level 15 maybe. Otherwise, it wouldn't do a lot of any damage to the enemies on that difficulty. And like the enemies did like so much damage in that difficulty. So that's why it was artificial difficulty. Even though when you got the level for it, it was so unfair. Especially if you were to face two enemies at once and you didn't have anybody to play with, because like that was my case. I just oh yep. Um, because the AI for your partner AI, no, he was there to take your stocks away. That was it. Well, I didn't think he took your stocks necessarily, but he was very bad. And like, so you had to deal with two enemies that did like hundreds and hundreds of damage to you every single attack. And so it was kind of impossible. I did the Yaiba again. It was the loading difficulty wasn't impossible, but it was really annoying. And then they just made a fighter EXP that you needed to get in order to unlock the characters that you didn't want. I really wanted for them to have made Coyote before they shut down the servers, because the Coyote movie is coming out soon. It might have been released by the time I'm playing this, but uh, I think it would have been a cool character for him to like. Well, the thing about that is that he probably would have been he one of two. He was probably gonna be either really bad or really annoying to deal with, because from if I was gonna make it Coyote, he would have like a bunch of traps everywhere that you could yourself get hit by it, because that's just how Coyote is. The acme traps hit him more than Roadrunner. That's the whole joke about Coyote. Speaking of Coyote, there's a really cool. Um, well, I mean, it was cool for its time. I think maybe it's still cool. I think it's so cool. The PS1 Coyote game, Sheep Dog and Wolf, or there was another name for it. Sheep Raider. I think that was the Australian name. It's a really old game, but it's cool because there's a bunch of gags, of Looney Tunes gags over there as well. They just did it that it's kind of like a stealth game, kind of. Maybe so. I wonder what you get from other than the achievement. Well, you get more missions, right? You get missions done. So because the golden scarabs, you use the golden scarabs to. Oh my God! I didn't react that on time there. How? Oh my God! Two of these. I will have to deal with you before your brothers, because you're more annoying. Dealing with, oh my God, that's fine. Fine. Oh, there you go. Dealing with one is already a problem. Dealing with you, oh boss. That's fine. It worked out in the end. It went better than I expected it to be, honestly. The maybe the talisman that blocks, well, not blocks. It makes it so that range attacks do less damage to you. Maybe that's better. Well, not better than the talisman that I'm using now. The um reduces the amount of damage received from all sources. But like maybe the range talisman is better on that specific damage. But I'd rather get like multiple damage negations instead of just one. Cool. Oh, oh, sorry. I'm just getting used to this though. Oh, oh, you can't like, you have to be really careful on how you hold the analog because he just goes, "Hmm," and then you just hit the other wall. But it's a good idea. The surfboard. Also, I doubt that it's gonna have surf mechanics, but GTA 6 should have surf mechanics. That would be cool, but I doubt it. Because how they're gonna do that? Like an accessory? They it just spawn the surfboard. It would have been cool if like there were surfboards in the at the beach. Um, I forgot the name of it. The thing. I'm sorry. There's gonna be like a surfboard that you can use, or like maybe you can just buy one. But I have no idea how they would do that. Dual surf mechanic. Well, if Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer could do it, I believe that Rockstar can do it as well. You guys remember Pro Surfer? Probably, because it was like uh, it was Kelly Slater's attempt at a Tony Hawk. Whoa. You have a shuriken? It's a, no, never mind. Fire was like shuriken. Oh my God! I don't think I have enough healing items for this. No. Oh God, that's tracking. Okay, so you're you're immune to the blood raven thing? Oh, didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought that was like a tornado or something. Well, it was. Oh, never mind. You're not immune. You're not immune to this, as either. Oh, it's like, well, it's fine. But I think well, it's good. Oh, shouldn't have used that. Sorry. I was gonna say that he was not. Oh, you have a parry? I believe that was a parry stance. No. How how far does that go? Okay. Okay, I see. Um, pretty decently far, I'd say. I just use a bunch of the berserk mode before. Oh, I failed to use it. Never mind, I didn't. Before I forget to use the ultimate attack. Oh my God. Yeah, he has like a different move. That move doesn't like do the tornado thing. They look pretty similar to each other in both of these moves, but oh, I shouldn't have used. Maybe I shouldn't have used this because he's not. He doesn't have a lot of health left. Is this the final encounter with him? I think so. Yep, it is. Kind of like Majima. Majima or Kuze, because you face Kuze like three times or four. I think it's three, right? You just um uh the time they face face him on the street is the final time where you face him, right?